Shalom, brother Bakosh, back on that scene. Back on that social media scene. Hope everyone is having a beautiful week. I am so far. That the idiots are out. You know what I noticed? That Negroes, so-called Negroes and Hispanics, they can't wait to the warm weather to act damn stupid. I got into a big thing with this northerner sister. And the arrogancy, man, just the arrogancy and the false state of privilege is through the roof. See, I understand, you're going to say this is off for what I'm about to say. But I understand why these devils, they do what they do to our people, because in a lot of cases, I'm not surprised that, you got to realize that a lot of our people are outside of the spirit of the Most High. They're disrespectful, not just to the heathens, but even to their own people, their parents, their children. And they get what they deserve, man. They get what they deserve. And, I'm getting a bit of a colder heart these days. I don't know if it's me just being focused on the Most High, or, I'm having a change of spirit when it comes to certain behavior. But that's how it goes in Babylon, man. Babylon being America. But got a few things I want to get off my chest. And I'll be right back with you, all right? Peace. 2 more days to get off the plantation. I can't stand going to work now, man. How many of you are following this BS political race lately? I hear Chris Christie has thrown his hat in the ring. This is going to be interesting. I like to see him go up against Trump because he got lyrics, man. That's a special kind of devil, Chris Christie. You think Trump is something? Wait till you see this demon getting to action. But I found this interesting. I was at the House of David last week, and someone mentioned that they're trying to ban the Bible. And I heard brothers throwing that back and forth. And in my mind, I was like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. So I started doing some research. And I'm not talking about deep research. I'm talking about just like 5 minutes of research. And some of that is true. They were trying or still attempting to remove the Bible. I'm telling you, man, these are some serious times. And the same way a dumb idiot northerner, so-called Puerto Rican, can get out of pocket, or the same way a dumb so-called Negro can get out of a pocket and overstep their boundaries. The devil, he's doing it in your face, man. He's doing it right in your face. And you got dumb people who are stressed out and don't understand what's going on in this country or the world. And they don't think that people are capable. They don't believe that people are capable of wicked behavior, even satanic. Now, I saw one site. I'm not even going to touch on that, but they were talking about children being sacrificed and killed. I'm not even going to even attempt to even put that on YouTube, because they're going to shut that down. But these things are very likely. I don't understand people's minds. I mean, especially the Christians, because the scripture says there's no new thing under the sun. So if they were sacrificing children in the past, why wouldn't they be sacrificing children now? If they were drinking blood and having blood rituals, why wouldn't they be having that now? But you know what it is? People are emotionally immature. They're emotionally immature and they can't handle things of this nature. You know what I'm discussing now? They can't handle that. But let's see if I can get that up. I saw this article, and I'm not going to touch too deep into this because you know why? Because they'll shut me down, man. They'll shut me down in a heartbeat, and you got to be very careful what you put up on YouTube and social media today, man. If they're going after their own, you better believe they're going to go after you brothers and sisters who elaborate and post things based on truth. You better believe it. But I saw this article. I'm not going to tap too deep into it because I don't want any problems. I'm trying to get myself established back up. But it says, where is it? Why the Bible is getting pulled off schools' bookshelves. And it's not just in a few states, one state, it's a few states. They're trying to remove the Bible off bookshelves. We know, those of us who are spiritual, we know what's up. We know that these are the last times and these are the last days, and we know what's up. We know that the devil shall come down with great wrath, knowing he has but a short time to live, like the scriptures say. We know these things, and we know that with this woke spirit or woke vibe, no gender, same-sex marriage, we know that what's being promoted in the world today is contrary to the spirit of the Most High, and that's why they have to make a strong move to remove the Bible off the shelves and to push woke agenda or a satanic agenda. And that's what the Bible says. I'm not speaking my own words. I'm speaking what the Bible says. The Bible says in James 4, verse 4, it says, "Ye adulterers and adulteress, know ye not that the friendship of the world," that the friendship, meaning a love for this world, to indulge and to believe in this world. The Lord said a friendship or a partnership or a union with this current world in 2023 or even in the past, which is contrary to scripture, is enmity with the Most High. You make yourself an evil enemy of the Most High if you are a friend of this world, or you partake in the culture, in the religions, in the politics, in the beliefs, in the feelings, in the woke movement, in the alphabet movement. You make yourself an enemy toward the Most High. Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, because these things that's happening now, you make yourself an enemy of the Most High. Again, it says why the Bible is getting pulled off the school bookshelves. I'm gonna show you that what's happening behind the scenes. You're gonna listen. You can't get around the fact that this is an evil world, and the main physical arm of the devil is, guess who? Esau. Esau being so-called Europeans. They're the main culprits behind the evils that's being perpetrated among our children, among their children, among the heathen children, among children all over this world. I'm gonna come back to this article later. I want to show you something, man, because this is just in your face crazy, man. In your face crazy. Check this out.
Efforts to ban or restrict books at America's libraries hit a record high last year, according to a new report from the American Library Association. A handful of states also passing laws making it easier to restrict access to books that are deemed inappropriate.
A handful of states. A handful of states. Is it your state? Is it my state? Doesn't matter. because this agenda is spreading. If you put on the news now, if you start watching the news now, there is an agenda to dismantle the word of the Most High, to dismantle any aspect of righteousness. Yeah. And it's getting worse and worse and worse every day. And no one is putting in any real pushback. No one is putting in any real pushback. None whatsoever. None. But check it out. Let's go some more.
Appropriate for children. Among them, the state of Utah, where lawmakers recently passed a bill to ban any books containing, quote, pornographic or indecent content from schools.
Can you believe these idiots is aligning that that statement she just made with the Bible? They're finding porn in the Bible, sexual deviant behavior in the Bible, things that are contrary to what's decent in the Bible. Meanwhile, you have stuff like this being promoted to children all over the world. Things of an evil nature, such as rap music, R&B music, being promoted to the children every day. You got stuff like this. They won't ban this. They won't ban this. You see, how does that make sense? You tell me, how does that make sense? I'm telling you, man, the whole world is turning upside down. And no one is saying anything about it except you brothers and sisters on the highways and byways, for the most part. I'm not saying Christians don't say anything about it, because a lot of Christians, even Edomite Christians, are pushing back. Even they have enough sense to see where things are crossing the line. But the thing with the Christians and the Edomite being so-called white people, the thing with them is they don't have the truth. They don't have the truth, and they're not going to speak the truth. See, the whole system is geared to keep you in the spirit of darkness, to keep you following the devil. That's the whole point of the system. The Most High says very clearly, he says, ye adulterers and adulteress, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? The Most High calls you adulterers and adulteress. Why is the Most High calling you so-called Negroes that? I'm focusing on y'all right now. Why is he calling you that? Because we were married to the Most High. We had a contract that bound us as the children of the Most High to the Most High. So when we started worshiping other gods, when we started partaking in the rituals of the heathen, mainly the Africans. And today in 2023, you think you're Africans. But when we started doing what the Africans did and following their ways, we became just like them in spirit, and that pissed the Most High off. So the Most High is equating us worshiping and partaking in rituals that has nothing to do with the Most High, that the Most High is against, following a people that the Most High despises. We did these same things and became just like the heathens. And in 2023, we think we are Africans. We think we are heathens. We think that we are Arabs. We think that we're everything under the sun except who the Most High created us to be, and that's the children of the Most High. We think we're Hamites. Hamites being Africans. Yeah. We think we're these people. This is why the Most High says, ye adulterers and adulteress. It says, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world, not the Most High, not the scriptures, not righteousness, not the law, but it says, whosoever therefore shall be a friend of the world is the enemy of God. You see that? So you make yourself an enemy of the Most High when you join yourselves to who? The heathens. When you join yourself to the heathens, you have now made yourself an enemy of the Most High. This picture always bugs me out the way these people look. It always trips me out. But that's right on point, and that's a fact. That's right on point, and that's a fact. But check it out again.
Appropriate for children. Among them, the state of Utah, where lawmakers recently passed a bill to ban any books containing, quote, pornographic or indecent content from schools. And for one parent, that includes
Pornographic or anything that's indecent, they want that banned from schools. Let's go.
the Bible. Cade Garner from our Salt Lake City affiliate explained.
The Bible. You see how demonic your brother Esau is? You see how wicked your brother Esau is? Esau being so-called Europeans. You see how evil they are? They had, you know what it is? They think they're going to outdo the Most High. They think they're going to outdo the Most High. See, the so-called white man, he's the physical resemblance, the spiritual resemblance of who? Cain. Cain has always rebelled against the Most High. Cain has that rebellious spirit to the point that he slew his brother, which was Abel, which you represent. So the battle and the evil is not going to go anywhere, man. It's not going to go anywhere. A lot of you're hoping that the evil is going to go away. The Most High, He's going to put a spirit on this man to change. This man is not going to change. The system is not going to change. America is not going to change. The Republicans are not going to change. The Democrats are not going to change. Nothing is going to change. It's a battle between you and them, and luckily, the Most High is with us. Luckily, the Heavenly Father is with us. To the same way Cain, he rebelled against the Most High. You got the children of Cain all over again on this earth. All over again on this earth, rebelling against the Most High. Yeah. Fighting and pushing back against any form of righteousness. You know, it's a good thing the Most High is with us. It's a good thing the Most High is with us, because this man is not going to change. He is a master of disaster. Yeah. This man has no respect for anything of righteousness. No. None. Just like Cain, just like his father Esau, no respect for anything that's righteous or that's up of the Most High. None. Could be in your feelings or your emotions, but the Most High is clear. The Most High says, but unto Cain and his offering he had not respect. See? But his brother Abel, he did the right thing. Just like you so-called Negroes in the beginning. You used to be upright people. You used to do the right thing. Now your mind is poisoned. Your mind is poisoned now. When it mentions Abel, it says, and Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock. See that? So Abel did the right thing. This is going into giving obedience to the Most High and sacrificing to the Most High. Abel did the right thing. Abel did the right thing. See? I'm not going to go long into this, but it says, and Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof, and the Lord had respect. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and his offering. See that? The Most High had respect unto Abel and his offering. Abel was an upright man. He did the right thing. Just like the Most High, he has respect unto Israel. Most High has respect unto Israel and loves Israel, because Israel is a chosen of the Most High. Israel is a chosen of the Most High. Let me show you that real quick. But the Most High had respect unto what Abel brought to the Most High as in regards of sacrifice. But Cain, that rebellious demon, is the same. He hasn't changed. From the time of Cain even to current, he has not changed. So the Most High had respect unto Abel's sacrifice, but the Most High says, in regards to the children of Israel, let me show you something real quick. So you don't think I'm just talking. Check this out. As far as respect, Exodus 2 verse 24, and the Most High heard their groaning, and the Most High remembered his covenant with Abraham, with Isaac, and with Jacob. See, that's why I said we committed adultery when we started worshiping the gods of the heathens. You understand? And the Most High got angry at us because we're not supposed to worship the pagan, wicked, nasty gods of the Africans. And on another level, the so-called Africans, the Hamites, they don't have the same spirit as us. I'm trying to watch what I'm saying. I was going to say something crazy. But the Most High doesn't respect them on the same level he respects us out of love. Most High don't respect them the same way. Don't respect them. This is why the Most High is saying what he's saying right here. Most High says, and the Most High heard their groaning. See that? He heard the groaning of what? The children of Israel. Because you had the Hamites that were afflicting us, that were punishing us, that was putting hell on us. But it says, and the Most High heard their groaning and remembered his covenant with Abraham, with Isaac, and with Jacob. He chose us. He made a covenant or a contract or an agreement to have us rule this earth next. And even though we catch hell today and we caught hell in the past, you better believe the Most High remembers the covenant he made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And the 25th verse says, and the Most High looked upon the children of Israel, and the Most High had respect unto them. See? And the Most High had respect unto them. Why? Because they are the chosen of the Most High. But the heathen, the Most High don't respect them. The Most High said the heathen are as a drop of spittle. It tells you that in the Apocrypha. The Most High says they are as nothing compared to the children of Israel. But the point I'm trying to make is that in the 25th verse, it says, and the Most High looked upon the children of Israel, and the Most High had respect unto them. And I understand why now. Because it's not our nature to do what the heathens do. We do wickedness, but we don't take it to the next level like the heathens do. The main heathen is Esau, the so-called white man. He's going to take it to the point where he's going to try to offset prophecy. This is how this man thinks. He would try to offset prophecy just to remain in rulership. But we know that's not going to happen. We know that the Most High, in the end, is going to look out for his people, and in the end, he's going to come through for his people. Bottom line. The Most High also says he's not a respecter of person. He tells you that too. You understand? So if you do evil, you get paid back for the evil which you have done. We broke the commandments, and the Most High did not go back on his word. We had to be punished. We had to be punished. And to this day, we're still catching hell. You know, we're still catching that same. We still being punished from the Most High. You understand? So the Most High doesn't go back on his word. That's what I'm trying to tell you in a nutshell. The Most High says in Colossians 3 verse 25, it says, "But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he has done." See that? So if you do bad, you get bad. If you do evil, you get evil. But if you do good, the Most High will bless you. We did evil and we had to be punished. Again, it says, "But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he has done, and there is no respect of person." So even though the Most High respects us as his chosen, the Most High comes back and says, if you do wrong, he'll deal with you and punish you severely for that wrong which you have done. And he's no respect of person. No matter if you're black, white, Chinese, no matter what nation you're of, the Most High does not have respect of persons. Does not have respect of persons. And he will judge you. He will judge you if you're out of position, if you're out of pocket. The Most High is clear. He will judge you. Bottom line. Bottom line. Let's go back to this.
Blades.
This is the policy the school district has to follow when a book is challenged.
So it is a process. Anyone who requests a book to be reviewed has to have standing.
District spokesperson Chris Williams explains this means the person has to be a student, the parent of a student, an employee, or a school board member.
We don't jump to conclusions. We go through the entire process. We don't blow off one request because we think it's silly.
The request can be made on the district's website, but the requester needs to include reasoning for the book's removal. For example, the request for the Bible's review included 49 pages of Bible verses.
Now check check this out. You gonna tell me I gotta be cool. How is it that some of you Negroes, some of you Hispanics, especially you Hispanics, I understand why you think the way you think, but how is it you can't see who is the devil on this earth? I'm not gonna mention any names because I think you know where I'm going. How is it that you have a problem when the brothers and sisters are on the highways and byways saying that one particular group, one particular nation are the children of Satan? I'm not going to say who, but I think you know. How is that even possible that you can wrap that even around your minds, considering the historical track record of these people and what we are seeing and witnessing right here? What we are seeing and witnessing right here. How is that an issue? I cannot seem to comprehend the mindset of the so-called Negro. I cannot I face up for this. I cannot wrap my mind around all this feelings and emotions. I can't. It's just unbelievable the way our people think. It's unbelievable. Come on, man. You can't get around this. You can't get around this, man. Let's do this again. Check it out.
Request for the Bible's review included 49 pages of Bible verses that could be deemed inappropriate under the law.
Now, what part of the Bible is inappropriate? What part of the Bible is not good for children to read? Huh? Tell me. What part of the Bible is not good, man? Come on. Where did the Lord say that the Bible has to be PG-13, parts of it has to be R-rated? But you got rap music where people are talking about killing each other, shooting each other, wild sex. Women are behaving like whores in videos. You have Video Vixen, Hot Girl, Summer, Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. Those two whores are parading all over social media as well as on different videos promoting sex. Yet they're finding ample reasons or different cases, over 40 cases where the Bible is not appropriate for children. How does that make sense? Tell me, how does that make sense? And you scratch your heads and wonder why the Most High is not mad? You scratch your head and you scoff at what the brothers have been teaching for years. This is unreal the way people think, man. This is unreal. And a lot of you brothers and sisters outside of the faith I'm talking about, you actually believe this garbage. You actually believe this garbage, man. Or the people in the churches, they actually believe this. Shame, shame, shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a damn shame the way people think today. I mean, really. Most High tells you in Psalms 14 verse 2, it says, the Lord looked down from heaven upon the children of men. See that? The Most High is in the spiritual world and he's checking all this out. He's checking all this out. He sees the lies, the deception, and he also sees the weak spirit in a lot of our people who eat this garbage up. And the Most High is not going to pardon you because you're that weak and dumb. The weak and dumb is just simply playing their part, unless the Most High wake them up. But the point is, the Most High sees everything that's happening on this planet. He sees everything. He sees it. I just can't wrap my mind around how you could be so damn dumb. And the Lord looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand and seek the Most High. See that? Now they'll seek the lies of Esau, the lies of the system. They'll seek lies upon lies upon lies, but they will not seek the Most High. Then when you read on, it says, they are all gone aside. They are all together become filthy, meaning what? Filthy in spirit, man. Filthy in spirit. There's none that do a good, no, not one. See that? And the Most High asks a question. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge? Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread and call not upon the Most High? Now this is twofold. This is the so-called white man who is eating up the Most High's people. And also in times past, the leadership of Israel was doing this as well. The leadership of Israel was doing this as well. But my point is, the Most High, he sees everything. He sees everything, and he sees the devil on this earth getting bolder and bolder and bolder in your face. In your face. I mean, you can't get around this. You can't get around this. Come on, man. I mean, to remove the Bible. I did read some other. Some more information earlier that said that that they're not going to go on with this full throttle, but you better believe they're trying. What they're trying to do overall, they're trying to turn you away from the Most High. That's the goal of the devil, and he's using mainly Esau to do it. Esau being so-called Europeans again. Check it out.
The book to be reviewed has to have standing.
District spokesperson Chris Williams explains this means the person has to be a student, the parent of a student, an employee, or a school board member.
That's why the devil is pushing back on his own. You got Esau, who was pushing back on the woke agenda and sexuality that was completely deviant, relating to like men with men and women with women, and how to perform oral sex. This crap was being taught to children, man. Children, very young children. And the parents pushed back. These were white people pushing back on the system for teaching their children this wicked behavior. They were trying to normalize this. This is DeSantis in Florida. He pushed back. And you had the woke community mad as hell. But you don't teach that garbage to no damn children. Put my face up for this. You don't teach that garbage to no children. But so, they say DeSantis is like, he might have a shot at the presidency because he's kind of like Trump. But I don't know about that. But listen, man, this thing is getting crazy now. Everything is getting really crazy now. And we're going to thank the Most High for that. I love it. I love it. But overall, the parents were pushing back, in their schools because they didn't want this garbage being taught to their children. And you know what the devil did? He said that because they chose to push back and fight back, he said that that was in the category of a terrorist. They had the feds come down on parents who were demanding that their children should be taught what they wanted their children to be taught. And they labeled them as terrorists, and the feds rolled up on them. These are Edomites. So, I'm not surprised as what's happening today. I believe that there's a good chance there's going to be a civil war in this country, man, because you got white people against white people. Then on a small level, you have blacks who believe in conservative values, and a lot of them are going conservative, and most of the black people who vote, they're Democrats. So they look at the black conservatives like there's something wrong with them. They're jumping on the bandwagon of a racist agenda. Meanwhile, the policies of the left for over 30 years, the policies of the Democrats for over 30 years have not given blacks and Hispanics any reason to continue to be in that foolishness. It's all foolishness at the end of the day. It's all foolishness. But I'm just making a point how divided they are. I'm making a point how crazy people think now. That's the point I'm making. Everybody is fools in the system and drinking the Kool-Aid of America. They drinking the Kool-Aid of America. And they dumb as hell. They dumb as hell. Meanwhile, they have all these laws and regulations and doctrines, and none of it pertains to the Most High. None of it pertains to the Most High. None of it. It's all lies, man. It's all lies and hypocrisy and foolishness. This is why the Most High told us thousands of years ago, and it pertains to now, and the devil, he don't see it. It says, therefore, the law is slack. You understand? The law is not of the Most High is not being executed. Because if the laws of the Most High was being executed, men couldn't marry men. I'm not saying it. The Most High says it in Leviticus 20, verse 13. Men can't marry men. Women can't marry women. I'm not saying it. When you read Romans, the first chapter, the 26th verse, all the way down to the 28th verse, the Most High is against same-sex unions. The Most High is saying that in the Bible. Yet, they trying to remove the Bible out of the schools. They trying to move the Bible out of the vision of children. Meanwhile, you have all types of Trans Am readings in the library to children. You're going to remove the book of the Most High. My face up for this. You're going to remove the book of the Most High. Tell me how this makes sense. You're going to remove the book of the Most High, which condemns same-sex marriage, Leviticus 20, verse 13. And then at the same time, you have book readings or story time with third graders, fourth graders, fifth graders, probably even second graders. I'm not sure the exact grades that they're reading to these children in. I'm not sure exactly the same. I'm not sure what grade these children are in that are in these Trans Am story times, but the Bible clearly is against that type of behavior, and you want to remove the book because you're saying that what's in the book is not appropriate for children, but you have men dressed in drag reading books to children. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? I don't get it for the life of me.
Remember,
We don't jump to conclusions. We go through the entire process. We don't blow off one request because we think it's silly.
the request can be made on the district's website, but the requester needs to include reasoning for the book's removal. For example, the request for the Bible's review included 49 pages of Bible verses that could
49 pages of Bible verses. Can you name one thing in the Bible that's not appropriate for children to read, hear, or see? 49 pages.
be deemed inappropriate under the law.
This has been very time consuming. We have
Unappropriate under the law. Whose law? Man's law. This is why the churches say the law is done away with in a lot of cases. This is why people hate the law of the Most High. This is why the Most High says, therefore the law is slack and judgment does never go forth. See, the Most High, judgment doesn't go forth in same-sex union. The Most High's judgment doesn't go forth in eating pork. The Most High's judgment does not go forth in eating shellfish. The Most High's judgment doesn't go forth in women dressing unappropriate. That should be on the table, how women dress. But the law, this is against the law of the Most High. This is against the spirit of the Most High. But the law is slack. They don't push the law in regard to that. Therefore, the law is slack. Therefore, the law is slack. What about the Sabbath? There's a Sabbath day in the Bible, and the churches, they teach that the Sabbath day is Sunday, which is totally erroneous and incorrect. But the law of the Sabbath That's not being pushed. But yet Esau, the so-called white man, Esau, under his Congress and his governors and his mayors and his lawyers, they don't push the law of the Most High. They are against the Most High. They are against the Most High. That's why the Most High says, therefore the law is slack and judgment does never go forth in all those issues I mentioned and the ones that you know about and the ones I may have forgotten. But the Bible, but yet they found over 40 pages of the Bible they considered inappropriate for children. Inappropriate for children. That's what they said. So make me understand this. Make me understand what they are talking about. Because if I was ignorant, if I didn't take the time to read the Bible, to understand the Bible, they would pull the wool right over my eyes, just like they're doing to a lot of you so-called Negroes today. They would pull the wool right over my eyes, just like they're doing to a lot of so-called Negroes today. Yeah. Tell me I'm wrong. That's why the Most High is not concerned with your strength and your money, because you can pay somebody off to break the law, establish new laws outside of the Most High. You can pay someone to do that. But the Most High desires what's in your heart, just like King David. Most High could have picked anybody, but he picked King David for a reason. For a reason. But in America, anything goes. And you better believe that there's an agenda behind the powers that be. You know who they are. You know who they are. There's an agenda behind the powers that be to keep you in the spirit of darkness, to keep you away from the laws of the Most High, to keep you from the spirit of Yahushua, who they call Christ. Keep you away from that. This is not by accident. This is not by accident. This is why so many of us hate the Bible. So many of us hate the Bible. Look at him. You know what he's saying. You know exactly what he's saying. He's saying, nah, nigga, get money, Bible, laws and commandments. If you, nigga. That's what he's saying. You know that's what he's saying. Put my face up for this one. But this is not hard to figure out. There's an agenda to dismantle the Bible and the truth of the Most High. It's an agenda. The agenda, clear as day. Check it out.
We have 15 committees that have been established for this purpose.
Each committee is made up of at least 7 people.
15 committees. I wonder what nationality are the people on these committees mainly. I wonder what is the nationality of these people on these same committees. What is the belief of these same people on this committee? I wonder.
They have 60 days to review the book. The law outlines some criteria that must be met to remove the book, including descriptions of illicit sex, erotic touching, or...
Look at that. So in the Bible, it pushes illicit sex, erotic touching, and sodomy, or does the Bible condemn these acts? Does the Bible condemn these acts? This is why the Most High says, yo, this is not our place, man. This is we should not be. If you are a man or a woman of the Most High, if you are a child of the Most High, you should not be comfortable in America. You should not be comfortable here, man. Because every day is something that comes out that shows that this is not your rest, like the scripture says. It says it. Most High is very clear. This is not your rest, man. This is not your home. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It is polluted. Most High is clear. And now what? Now we're polluted. See? This is what America has done to the black woman and the black man. It is polluted, man. It's not your rest. You should not be comfortable here. in spirit at least. You should not be comfortable. The Most High says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. And look at us now. It shall destroy us, even with a sore destruction. So we're not just destroyed, we're destroyed on the lowest base level we can be on. Most High as well. And the devil's going to keep pushing until the coming of Yahushua being Christ. He's going to keep pushing until Judgment Day, because that's his job, and he does a very good job at it, keeping so-called Negroes and Hispanics deceived. He does a very good job at it. Yes.
Sodomy, criteria that will be used to review the Bible.
So the committee is looking at that right now, looking at the law, seeing where it falls within the law that the legislature has put forth.
If found in violation, the Bible will be removed from all schools in the district.
You have Edomites, so-called white people, and heathens that believe in the Bible, and they will take a stance against this. It's not in all states, but let's say hypothetically, it was something that was pushing in all states. Let's say hypothetically, they were trying to push this in all states. You got heathens that will push back. You got diehard country redneck heathens that believe in the Bible, but not with the full understanding. Not like you so-called Negroes and Hispanics, the Most High's chosen people. But you have that. And they will push back if they try to do this. But, Esau, the powers that be, the ones that are on top, they'll do certain test runs with certain things just to test the reaction of the people. See how they're going to react to, certain what we would deem as certain negatives. That's their job. Same thing with the scandemic. A little test run. You see how far they can go. Unfortunately, we have a lot of dumb people among our people that will eat up the lies. They eat the lies up, and that's cool because you know what I always say. Everybody has to play their part, and people are just simply playing their part. Simply playing their part, and it's cool. Everybody has to play their part. But these devils ain't gonna stop. How bold is that? How bold? That's some bold ass movements there to even think in that capacity or move in that capacity. You got, I mean, really. Let me show you another one before I get out of here. This is just absolutely crazy, man. Look at this. You can't make this up. Look at that. Got a satanic church now. This has been popping up lately in the media. I don't know if you've been seeing this, but they got satanic churches now.
School clubs are a mainstay across American schools, ranging from sports, the Scouts, even clubs deemed religious in nature. One controversial club has hit headlines across the nation. Parents in states like Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Illinois demanding schools ban the Satan Club. But the club...
The Satan Club. It's targeting children again, here too. So you got Trans Am book readings in the schools. Then they're deeming the Bible inappropriate. At least 46 pages or examples, 40 to 46 examples of the Bible being inappropriate for children. And now you have the Satan Club. The Satan Club now. Telling me this is not in your face? Check it out.
Organizers say the Christian community has it all wrong and took its fight to court. Organizers with the Satanic Temple, a non-religious organization, say its Satan Club gives parents an alternative option for their child's after-school care. The group says it focuses on schools offering Christian-based programming, specifically schools that host the evangelical Good News Club. The Satanic Temple does not actually worship the devil, but
Right? They say that the Satanic Club does not worship the devil. You see all type of demonic symbols of the devil, Baphomet, and all types of pentagrams and goat heads. Yet they claim they don't worship Satan. The Lord said, "The simple believeth every word" in Proverbs 14. The simple believeth every word. These are test runs to see how far they can go, though. That's what this is. These are just test runs to see how far they can go before they fully go hard body, full throttle in the spirit of the damn devil. Check it out.
specifically schools that host the evangelical Good News Club. The Satanic Temple does not actually worship the devil, but uses its imagery more like a mascot, promoting calls of
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that symbol on the right. You're going to tell me they don't worship the devil? Why would they use this symbol? Huh? Why would they use this symbol? You telling me they're not getting bolder and bolder? You telling me we're not close to the end? You telling me that this man Esau is not Satan on earth, or represents Satan on earth the same way you so-called Negroes and Hispanics who are in the spirit represent the Most High? You telling me they're not playing their part?
activism. Curriculum does not include teaching about the devil or satanic rituals, instead focuses on science, critical thinking, and creative arts.
How many of you believe that? How many of you believe that? You see the flip side? In one case, they want to remove the Bible, or they're discussing removing the Bible in a few states, not all the states, not the whole country. But that's a test run. Then on the flip side, on this side, they have actual demonic people pushing the satanic church. Pushing the satanic church. I told you, these Edomites, you got Christian Edomites, they will die for what they believe biblically. I'll give Esau one thing. They get up, man. They get up and they get out and they get things going. I give them that. They just confused, lost, and demonic and hypocrites. Let's go.
But parents of faith insist these clubs be canceled, fearing their children will be indoctrinated.
And here on the flip side, they're targeting the children again. So on the other side, they're trying to keep the Bible from the children. They're saying it's inappropriate. They have 40 some odd examples of how it's inappropriate. So remove the Bible. Remove the Bible. It's too hard body for the children. Then on the flip side, they have the satanic church. The satanic church. So you do the math. You grasp the understanding.
Into worshiping Satan.
What happens to one school district makes a difference.
We take Bibles and prayer out, Satan automatically comes in, and now
There you go. So you see that? Even the devil, Esau, he picked up on it. You take the Bible out and Satan comes in. You telling me there's not a plan to flip things upside down, not just in this country, but the world? This whole woke agenda, then you had the scandemic, then you had the jibby jab. You telling me there's not? I gotta watch my words, man. You telling me that something is not going on? I'm not saying something is going on. I'm asking you the question. You telling me that something is not going on? Come on, man. You smarter than that. We got a lot of dumb people in America.
What happens to one school district makes a difference.
we take Bibles and prayer out, Satan automatically comes in, and now we're inviting him in. That's obviously, I'm going to take a stand against that.
Look at all those Edomites. This is why I say there's going to be a civil war. Look at all those beautiful, beautiful Edomites. Look at that. Look at that. Same ones the Most High put over you. Look at that. America is falling apart every day. Look at all those Edomites. Look at them. Look. You see it?
The school district voting in favor of concerned parents, rescinding its agreement to let the group meet on school grounds. The ACLU getting involved, suing a Pennsylvania school district in March for First Amendment violations, arguing the need for equal access regardless of their religious beliefs.
Can't make it up. Can't make it up.
A federal judge agreed, ruling the district must allow the after-school Satan Club to meet in its facilities.
In America, they must allow the satanic church to go on. Then, in Manhattan, I see a couple of them. You have, and you might see them in your travels, you have churches with the rainbow flag in front of them. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying what the Bible says about such acts. But you see it. I brought this up in a video some time ago. You used to have the Boy Scouts of America. Now it's called just the Scouts of America. Then you know about the same-sex bathrooms and things of that nature. And they getting pushed back on that too. And then they pushing back on the pushback. To the point where if you're a daddy and you have a daughter, which bathroom you take your daughter in? If you're a daddy and you have a daughter, you're cursed today. You curse. I would hate to have a daughter in this world today, man. I would hate to have a daughter in this world today. Because the forces are so damn strong, your daughter's going to be on the pole or a whore. The forces are so strong, your daughter's gonna have children like a pit bull. For losers, in most cases, not in all cases, but in most cases. Don't say, "Oh, you don't know that." What do you mean most cases? In most cases, I'm sticking to that. But this is outlandish. Look at this.
All right, so what does this week's victory mean? Let's bring in Sarah Rose, a lawyer with the ACLU representing the After School Satan Club.
The After School Satan Club. So you have the After School Satan Club. You have the After School Satan Club. And then you have the Trans Am book reading, which is usually after school, I'm guessing. And at the same time, you're trying to remove the Bible out of the schools. And there was a ruling where you can have this satanic club or whatever the hell it's called. You can have that continue to do what they do. How backwards is this? How backwards is this?
Joining us live now. Sarah, thank you so much for your time. Explain to us, how did this end up in court? Because initially, the school district had approved the Satanic Temple's application to use the district's facilities.
Yeah, that's right. Originally, the school district did tell the club that they could meet in the school facilities after school, just like other clubs are allowed to meet, such as the Good.
Just like other clubs. You know, America was once what you would call a Christian nation. America at one time so-called respected the Bible. Look how things have changed. Look how things have changed, man. America was once a Christian country, and hard body Christians. They were hypocrites because they're Cain, they're the devil. But at one time, hard body Christians, and now look at them now. The law is slack. You know, this is why I always say, and people get mad at me, as far as my breakdown is Romans 11. The Most High gave them a chance, and they boasted against the branches. They changed the color of Christ, boasted against the branches, changed the color and the nationality of the Israelites, boasted against the branches, got rid of the law, turned us into freaks and deviants, and weirdos. I can't put that up. They'll shut me down. I was going to put a picture up there. But they did all these things, and yet they claim to be Christians. But the point is, they have boasted against the branches and the natural branches at that of the Most High. The natural branches at that of the Most High. Why? Because he's Cain. He's Cain, you know, and the Most High has chosen him to be the wicked, and he received so many chances, just like in Romans 11, you know. Most High said he would bless him, and he grafted him into the fold. But if you boast against the branches, thou bearest not the spirit of Yahushua, and you're going to receive hell and damnation the same way the children of Israel, they received that. All you had to do, Esau being so-called Europeans, was to do right. That's all they had to do. All they had to do was to do right, and they couldn't do that. They couldn't do it. And now look at you so-called Negroes. You are patriotic, fake red-blooded Americans in for the same downfall. Well, not the same downfall, but you're in for judgment where you could be blessed too. But Esau is the same spirit of Cain, and the Most High gave them a chance. And what happened? They went against the Most High. The Lord told Cain, if thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? Same thing in Romans 11 chapter. Boast not against the branches. If the natural branches were grafted in, or chosen rather, of the Most High, and thou being a wild olive tree were grafted in among the natural branches, don't boast against the branches. Now your comments is there, brother. Hey, who's that? Yeah, man. Hey, Shalom. Says you two keep deleting my comments, especially those against the. Yeah, you better be careful, brother. You can't put. I don't even know if this is gonna last up there, man. You can't just say what you want to say, man. The devil, he don't want that to come out. He don't want that to come out. You better get a Rumble account. I got a Rumble account. You better get a Rumble account. You want to say what you want to say and put up what you want to put up. Download Rumble, but you can't say what you want to say, man. Yeah, they're gonna shut your page down. You know. But the Most High says, if thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted, and if thou doest not well, see that? If thou doest not well, we read Colossians 3, verse 25. He that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he has done. There is no respect of person. But the Most High said, if thou doest not well, 2023, who's not doing well? Who took your nationality? Who's claiming to be the chosen people of the Most High? Meanwhile, it's clear who are the chosen people of the Most High. Meanwhile, the truth is out here as far as who are the children of the Most High. But because we broke the laws, statutes, and commandments, because we went against the Most High, this is us now. That's us now. That's us right there. But the Most High says to Cain, if thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? Meaning, shalt not you be in the grace of the Most High? Should you not be blessed from the Most High if you do well? Esau is doing the same thing Cain did today. Or he's in the same spirit, rather, as a murderer and a rebellious demon against the Most High. If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire. Sin being the devil. You're going to be a slave to the devil, or wicked desires. Not only are you going to be his desire, your desires or your spirit is going to be that of the devil. And we see that today over and over and over again. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. See that? And Cain talked with Abel, his brother. And it came to pass when they were in the field, Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him. He killed his brother, just like he's killing you today. You're Abel. You're Abel. But you're not like your wicked brother. When the Most High required a sacrifice, Abel did the right thing. It said, the 4th verse says, and Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect. Remember we talked about respect earlier? Unto Abel. But unto Cain and to his offering, he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, meaning angry, and his countenance fell. You see that? Just like your brother today, Esau. Abel did the right thing. He offered the firstlings of the flock, firstlings of his flock to the Most High. He offered a proper offering to the Most High. But wicked, stingy, evil, rebellious Cain, he just threw some fruits and berries to the Most High and got mad when the Most High rejected him. Got mad. And the Most High says in the 7th verse again, if thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted. And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And that's where we at today, man. That's where we at today now. So now, fast forward to 2023, you got the Satan Church. And what nationality of people do you believe is mainly pushing the Satan Church? Is it all people? Because they say we're all one big family, the human race. There's only one race, the human race. What race do you think mainly is indulging and pushing the Church of Satan?
Good News Club, which is a Christian club, and the Boy Scouts and similar types of activities. But after the school district sent a message to the school community explaining their decision, there's a lot of backlash from the community, a lot of opposition, a lot of people who are upset about the school district's decision, even though the school district acknowledged that their decision was required by the Constitution and the First Amendment. And, unfortunately, there was also a threat of violence made against the school by somebody upset by the school's decision.
That's why I said it's going to be a civil war, man. It's going to be a civil war. They keep doing this stuff, man. And the Most High I got into it on Twitter with this sodomite who posted a children's book of cartoon. Yeah, man. But hey, that's where we going, man. This is where we going, man. This is the new day. The new day in America, man, or the new world order they trying to push. They're very heavily protected and shielded, man. You got to be careful what you say and what you do. They'll throw you under the bus. They'll throw you under the bus. But you see what's happening, man. This ain't hard to understand. It ain't hard to understand at all. I might have to take this down, though.
Decision. And as a result of that, the school district canceled the club and said they couldn't use school facilities after school.
All right, so Sarah, I want to talk a little bit more about the backlash in a moment. But first, I just want to ask about the club. I mean, are kids clamoring to be a part of this club, or is it not even about that? Is it about...
Why would you as a parent even have your child indulge in such a club or participate in anything even resembling Satan unless you're a damn demon yourself? Why?
Proving a point, or is it maybe a mix and a bit of both?
So, the Satanic Temple will only do the after-school Satan Club in schools where there's been a community member who asked them to come in. And in this case, there was a parent who, asked if they could establish one of their clubs.
Look at that. Look at this, man. Who the hell you think you're kidding? Imagine your child telling you he want to join this after-school program. Look at that. Who the hell is that stupid? They say they're not a satanic group. They don't teach anything satanic or anything resembling obedience to the devil. They didn't use those exact words. But what the hell would you look like sending your child to something like this?
At this school. So there is definitely interest among parents and students in the club. And, they wouldn't have come into this school district if there wasn't already interest.
All right, so Sarah, the first meeting is set for next week. Do you think there will continue to be this backlash? I mean, that may be an obvious question there, because we heard from parents in that piece before this. There are legitimate fears from parents who do believe children are being indoctrinated or will be indoctrinated in some form.
So, first of all, no student is allowed to attend this club unless they have permission from their parent. So, no parents have to worry that their kids are going to.
See, that's why I said it's like a test run. Because just the other day they were telling children if they wanted to change their bodies biologically from a male or female or vice versa to a certain degree. I'm not saying in all aspects, but certain conversations were mentioned that children didn't have to tell their parents. You see what I'm talking about? So, these are little test runs to see how far they can push this wicked agenda, man. That's all this is. But listen, I gotta get myself ready for tomorrow on the plantation to get something to eat. But you brothers and sisters, check this out. Play close. Put my face up for this. Play close attention to what's happening with these developing wicked agendas from the devil. Pay close attention, man, because this is real, man. These devils are going to do everything they can to keep us in the dark, or they're going to try to keep as many people in the dark as possible before the Lord comes back. Even though the Esau can see that, even he sees that. Check it out before I get out of here. It says, Revelations 12, verse 12, it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath. Great wrath. I wonder why he's mad. He says, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. Because he knoweth that he has but a short time. And what's interesting in this, when you read to jump to the third verse, it says, and there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his head. Then you jump to the 9th verse. It says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. And we know who's deceiving the whole world. We know who's deceiving the whole world. Don't try to say it's everybody deceiving the whole world. You sound stupid. It's one main people that's deceiving the world, and the other people, the other heathens, whether they have melanin in their skin or just followers, they're just demon followers of the main devil on this earth. And you can be in your feelings and your emotions, but that's clear. That's clear. As you said, I'm trying to be careful what I post up. It says, having sex with the children is the high. Yeah, brother. I can't put that up, though. I can't put that up. But I went to one page, and they were saying that was actually happening, man. And children were being deleted. But, that might be an issue, posting something like that. So, but... pay close attention to what's happening, man, because things, man, is really getting crazy, man. It's really getting crazy, and it's in your face. People are so dumb that they can put things like this right in your face, and get away with it. But I'm gonna wrap with you, brothers and sisters, another time, man. I want to see what's happening with this whole debt ceiling thing. That'd be something if it didn't pass. I think it's going to pass, but if it didn't, man, I would have loved to have seen that for all hell to break loose. But yeah, I guess I ain't going to get to see that. But I'll be back tomorrow, possibly. Most High's will. And you brothers and sisters, you stay strong, stay in the spirit. I hope everyone had a beautiful Feast of Weeks Saturday. I say a good amount of brothers kept the Feast of Weeks Saturday, man. I had a good time at the House of David. Wherever you're at, I hope your brothers and sisters had a beautiful feast day, and the Most High be with you. I'm out. Shalom.